Try this one more time. About to lose patience here. It's been quite a while since I've done a video from here at home. A lot more difficult to do actually. A little bit easier just holding the camera when you're walking around and actually have something to do. I'm trying my best to look into that camera eye, but it's just like when I look into somebody's eyes, then I can't think of what I'm talking about, or I can't concentrate on the conversation. But yeah, it has been a while since I've done a video like this, so I'm having to get used to it again. For some reason, this is still not getting any easier. Getting out in public, that's getting a lot easier. I've been trying to not just get out in public, but to be more social in public, to try and smile at people, try and carry on more of a conversation than "how are you?" And I've been doing pretty good at that. Been coming along pretty good. I've been trying to, I've been trying to figure out still, what course I want to take as far as getting better myself. And as far as the panic attacks and panic disorder, I don't really know that I'm going to be able to get rid of that. I don't really know what exactly is the cause. I mean, I don't know if it's actually something physical, or I don't really understand it, why it happens. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to ever get over that, of ever having those. So what I'm trying to focus more on is just trying to get over the fear of panic attacks, just to get a different attitude about them, I guess. And that has been working actually for me. I was at the Kmart last time getting some dog food. I was waiting by myself, had my friend wait out in the car, and I started getting a little panicky because it was kind of full, and I just put it in my mind, and then just thought, fine, you're gonna have a panic attack, let's have a panic attack. And just step right up and watch the show, everybody. I don't care. That's been a huge part of it for me too, is being able to get over this, is just not being ashamed of it anymore, not seeing it as some kind of character defect or some kind of fault, but just recognizing it as a mental illness, and not blaming myself for it or being ashamed of it. So I tell everybody, I tell my friends, my family, everybody that knows me. I don't hide this from them. I let them know. I'll tell complete strangers. I don't care. I just let them know what's going on. I would do the same thing if I had epilepsy or something. It's not something that you need to keep hidden. And that, trying to hide a panic attack a lot of times is what really kicks it in for me. It's trying to keep anybody from seeing it. It's a lot of the thing that you're afraid of, that I'm afraid of, is the embarrassment of the situation. I was just trying to get that part out of my head, where I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I've been pretty successful with that. I do have an attitude now of, this is not something to be ashamed of, and if I have an attack in public, then fine, I'll give everybody a good education on what a panic attack is like and what panic disorder is, and what it is people like us have to deal with. Just the same as if I had some type of seizure or something, some type of physical illness. So that takes a lot of the pressure off right there. And then just getting the attitude of, I don't really care if I have one. If I'm going to have one, I'm going to have one. There is, of course, the fear of the physical symptoms and the mental symptoms. But I've kind of got the attitude of that of, not a long time ago, but a while back, pretty much every physical or mental symptom of panic attacks I self-induced. What the hell was that? Bird slam into the window. Pretty much every symptom of the panic attack I've induced on myself with various substances. I've the room spins and not being able to walk and all that. I've been that drunk. The hysterical thoughts and loss of reality and everything. I've had that experience with acid. I've had my heart pounding out of my chest and sweating and nervous and all that from doing lots of cocaine, speed, stuff like that. So you just put them all together and you've got a panic attack. So and I've not only done that to myself, I've paid to do it. I paid people lots of money to do it. So I'm trying to condition my brain to not fear this thing, and then it's because just like it's the shame and the fear of the embarrassment, it's also, of course, the fear of the panic attack that causes the panic attack. And so if I can get over that fear, I think that will be a big step. The social anxiety part of it, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to just sit there and stare somebody in the eye without losing track of the conversation. I don't know if I'm ever going to get over those awkward feelings, but it's no longer keeping me locked up in my house. It's no longer keeping me from being able to buy food and things like that. That's what I really want. And my independence. I want to be able to, being able this last time to go to the bank, make a deposit, do all that stuff just by myself and not have to depend on somebody else for transportation or have somebody there with me. And that was a huge thing for me. And that just, I was, I felt on top of the world after accomplishing that. So this is definitely worth it. The freedom I'm gaining already is definitely worth all the effort. If I don't know that I'm ever going to be a social animal or if I'm ever going to be Mr. Life of the Party or anything like that. But, if I can just gain my freedom again, that'll be enough for me. If I can learn to look somebody in the eye for a period of time, that'll be a bonus too. But I guess we'll go ahead and call this a video.